I didn't film an intro, and quite honestly, I don't know how to put one together right now. So we're just gonna go with it. Welcome. I hope you enjoy, and thank you for watching. Good evening. Hi, my name is Shamika, and I have a really hard time actually looking at the camera lens. I'm taping on my phone, so I'm not like directly looking straight onto a camera. So it feels so weird because I want to look at myself on the screen to see what it looks like, but I can't because, well, then I'm not looking at you. So you're probably going to have like an on and off of me looking over and then me looking here to just kind of see what it looks like. But anyways, I have tried, I don't know, for the last week to find the perfect #1 video to, grab people's attention, to explain myself, to kind of give a brief idea of what I'm going to be doing on this channel or who I am in general. And I can't fit it all into one thing. And it's coming out so everything is just like, oh yeah, I could tweak that a little bit, or oh, I really don't like what I said here. And I'm learning all of this. I'm learning how to post videos. I'm learning how to edit. Like, I am so bad. I've been watching other people on YouTube to learn how to edit, to learn what kind of programs that are available for free that have a decent features as far as music and graphics and just, different things that you can do. And it's consuming so much of my mind. I'm sitting here and I'm just like, just do it. Just do it. It's not a big deal. My first videos, I filmed the opposite way and it's just like really teeny tiny and it's bugging me so bad and I can't get it perfect. So I told myself we're just going to jump right in. And we are. So this is going to be my first video. Yes, I may post the other videos just so you can kind of see like the behind the scenes or the making of Via Mika. And Via, obviously, for those who don't know, is a shorter word for by way of, or from, or, oh geez, I don't know. There was a whole slew of things, but it's basically by me. And I couldn't really think of a name, and I thought that was cute. So that's where that came from, to answer the #1 question that I'm probably going to get in the beginning. What is Via? What does Via mean? Is Via your name? Is Mika your last name? Because I told my mom, I'm just like, oh my gosh, are these people going to think that my name is Via Mika? I mean, that would be kind of cool, but I'm clearly not Italian. Not at all. So anyways, this is what happens in every single one of my videos. I talk and I talk and I talk, and it just turns into, 45 minutes. I feel like I need to have a podcast, but I want you to see me. I want to show you guys things that I find that I like, that I'm using, that work really good. Colors that work good for my skin, outfits that make my butt look great, workouts that are kicking my ass. I want you to have something to view and be interactive with me. I think that's the best way, and those are the videos that I find the most appealing, are ones in which I can watch something being done, something being created, someone doing something basically that's I don't know, that's me though. That's what catches my interest. My mom likes watching different things. She likes more instructional type, I guess she's kind of like me. She's all over the place with certain things, but usually when she's on YouTube, she's learning something or she's watching something funny someone sent to her. But anyhow, I kind of want to be a little mix of both. So I think I'm going to try to have my fair share of like a vlog style, day in the life, get ready with me, chit chat sessions, or couch sessions is what I call them. Obviously we're just chilling and you're talking. Other than that, I don't know if I told you my name. My name is Shamika. I probably did like 20 times. I'm going to laugh at myself when I record this back. But we are clearly in my bathroom right now. And I thought what better to do than do a get unready with me, because I've been really getting into skincare lately. There's a lot of, and not only skincare, I'm trying to go a more natural route as far as my ingredients and what I'm using on my skin, because I've really been, I don't even know how to put it. I've been kind of reading more into what you put on your skin versus, kind of what you're like eating or drinking. That used to be, what piqued my interest. But now it's like, like a topical sense. I mean, all the way from my lotions to my toothpaste, my shampoo and my conditioner. I've totally overhauled everything. I still have some products that aren't, I always want to say organic, but it's just natural. It's just the oils that come from this flower or this plant or this fruit or this nut. It usually just, it cuts out all that fluff. It doesn't have too many preservatives or phthalates or parabens. You can hear my son. He's walking in the background. He's waiting for me to go to bed. I told him I was going to be quick. Cannonball. That's what we're saying. Cannonball. Cannonball. Mama's almost done. I lost my train of thought. He is my world. I swear he makes my mind blank. But anyways, I've been really focusing on things that are better for me all the way around, inside and out. And, I started kind of like a fitness journey, or I have a weight loss goal, whatever you want to call it. I got to kind of a funny point in my life, and I wasn't happy with what I was seeing. And I've always been confident, but this was kind of pushing just uncomfortable in general, as far as, just going to like physicality in my knees and my shoulders and my joints, my hips, my everything. Like, it was the biggest that I've ever been. So for the past, I don't know, 6 months, maybe 8 months, I've been changing little things that I do as far as increasing my water and limiting, what I drink. Instead of having a whole bunch of coffee and pop, I'm drinking tea at night, and I'm eating more vegetables, and I'm eating more fruit, and I'm doing more things that just help me in general, help my body, and in turn, it's helping my skin. So I get more excited about, hold on a minute, hold on. Just hold on, baby, hold on. I'm getting more excited because I'm seeing the difference on the outside too, and they say that you are what you eat. And it's one of those things where you're like, yeah, I know you are what you eat. And I don't think people understand just how far it goes. Like, when you go from, say, for instance, me, hold on one second. Hold on, I need to help him. Okay. He wanted me to see his cannonball, and then he wanted something to drink. Anyways, we're all snuggled in. I'm hoping that that's our last interaction, but if not, oh well, that's my life. And that's exactly why I'm doing this, because we have come so far in terms of technology and what we can do. With Instagram and TikTok, YouTube in general. YouTube just used to be this. Someone sitting on their couch, sitting in their bedroom, chilling, listening to music, showing you some stuff that they really, really liked. And it's come very far from that. Almost so far as you don't really know what's real anymore. You don't know if somebody's just doing something purely because they are, getting paid to say a certain thing. And, it just sucks, because you want that unbiased opinion. You really want someone to let you know how this works, because not everybody has money to go out and buy 20 different just lotions or face washes or toners or whatever it is. And, you look to influencers to help you with that, or just anything, the ads, the descriptions. Sometimes we have to search elsewhere. I can't talk because we can't try everything firsthand for ourselves, And like I said, YouTube has come a very long way in terms of, sponsorships and what people can do. And all the way down to how you can edit certain things and you can make this look better, or just give the appearance that life is different than what it actually is. And that's kind of what got me on my rant is I have a life of a mom. I have an exciting life. I have a boring life. I have a sad life. I have a happy life. I have everything wrapped into one, and I want to try to be as authentic as possible. And yeah, if I have to go watch a cannonball for a second, then I'm gonna do it, and hopefully in time you can see the cannonball too. He takes all the pillows and blankets off the bed and he pushes them off onto the floor, and then he stands on top of the mattress and he says cannonball, and he jumps onto all the pillows and blankets. And I mean, he's got so many stuffed animals and big old bears and dinosaurs and this and that, so it's padded. Trust me, I could jump into it, but I'm just scared. Little dude has no fear. But anyways, I started paying more attention to what I was doing in terms of putting things in my body, consuming things, and then also putting things on my body or using things on my body. Because you have to understand it's skin, it's pores, it's gonna absorb what's there. That's how products work. You know, they either work by penetrating into the deeper layers of the skin and doing their thing. I don't know what they do under there, but whatever, doing what they claim to do, whether it's tightening, brightening, this, that, and the other thing, cleaning, you kind of get what I'm saying. Or you put something on for a little while and you wash it off. But even with that being said, the residue of said product is still on your skin. It's still getting absorbed. And if you start to look, there's a lot of just crap in a lot of products. And I'm starting to kind of get a little handle on what I'm using and what actually I know about in terms of cause and effect. You know, like I was talking about what you put in your body, and people don't necessarily see a difference, like I was saying, you are what you eat. You know, it's true. And I know this because I used to be that junk food eating, pop drinking, coffee chugging, candy loving, whatever else I could rhyme with person. And my body and my energy and my mood and my skin, it all showed it. And it's not just skin like, oh, I broke out. It's skin and it's brightness and it's texture and it's resiliency and it's my mood and my energy, and as far as just having none, you know, or being really, really super high and then being super down low, or just like crashing up and down, and it just not being balanced. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to balance myself from the inside out. Well, that gets me kind of off to another point. What we're gonna do, actually, I can actually talk and do this. Hey, I can do two things at once. Anyhow, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get unready, like I said. So the first thing I like to do before I kind of get into any more of a story is I like to remove my makeup. Now, I haven't found a natural version of this product yet, any kind of like eye makeup remover, so on and so forth. If anybody has a recommendation for a natural face makeup remover that's not a towelette, I'm trying my hardest not to use the towelettes. I still use the cotton pads, but I think they decompose a little bit easier than the makeup wipes. I know those are really super bad, and we have so much just trash as it is. I don't want to feel like I'm adding more. So I start with an eye makeup remover or a face makeup remover. Right now I'm using the Garnier Skin Active Water Rose Micellar Cleansing Water. It says Water Rose, but this is what I'm using, and I just bought this. It seems to be okay. I was using the blue one. I feel like the blue one does a quicker job, but this one is rose water and glycerin, and it says it's an all-in-one hydrating micellar cleansing water. It says you do not have to rinse. It says there's no harsh rubbing, no alcohols, no fragrance, and it's a vegan formula. It says no animal derived ingredients, okay, for all skin types, even sensitive. So that's kind of why I picked it up. It's going in the direction that I want, but not quite there, because there are quite a few ingredients. You can look it up. I know they have ingredient lists somewhere, because I don't know how to pronounce half those words. But anyways, what I do is I get 2 cotton rounds right off the bat. And with this, it says you don't have to rinse, but I rinse it anyways because that's just my process. And I like to take both the cotton rounds, and when I'm by myself, this is what I do. I put them over my eyes. And the reason I do this, I just hold it for a couple seconds. And the reason I do this is that my eye makeup, you know, I use waterproof eyeliner and waterproof mascara half the time. It takes a while to come off. And this is kind of where I haven't found that perfect micellar cleansing water or makeup remover for myself. I hate tugging on my eyes so much, and I found that this really does help kind of break down some of that product, and it makes it easier to remove. So I just hold them on my eyes, and it also has like a very kind of cooling, relaxing sensation. My bathroom is really cold, so a lot of times, you see on the cotton pad, see it's already just starting to come off by itself. My bathroom is really cold, so a lot of times my products are cold. And then I just wipe slightly. This is I start on my eyes, but it does most of the work for me. You see, taking my mascara off. I try to get most of it, but one of the products, I should have did one side of my face so I could just show you how good one of these products that I have work. And I know it probably looks like I'm pushing super hard because my nails kind of make it awkward, and naturally my skin's kind of sensitive. I'm working on my skin barrier right now, repairing my skin barrier. I've tried so many things trying to find different products that I like, that I'm really taking a toll on my skin. And I need to repair my barrier. Your skin barrier is what protects your skin, basically. That's why they call it a barrier. It's a barrier from the outside of the world, pretty much. The pollution, any chemicals within your products, just sunlight, everything in general. The healthier your skin barrier, the healthier, well, obviously your skin is going to be, but the better looking it's going to be, the smoother it's going to look. You know, I suggest before anybody really tries to find a regimen for themselves that work on repairing your skin barrier first. And, you know, that's probably just like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks of just using a nice cleanser, nothing too harsh, nothing too chemically. I got 2 more cotton rounds, and I'm gonna finish off the rest of my face. I go through twice, but maybe taking a week and a half, 2 weeks, using a cleanser and a really nice moisturizer that says something on the bottle to the extent of, you know, replaces moisture, retains moisture. You can, CeraVe is a good one. I have a CeraVe PM facial moisturizing lotion. I like that it's dirty because that's where I put my beauty blender, but I have this. CeraVe is very good. There is another one that I like as well, but I can't think of the name right now. I'll try to put either a picture in or what, but you want to stick to those things like CeraVe or Serum, those thicker, more moisturizing creams day and night. Don't forget to put your SPF on. You can put your SPF on, wash your face, put your SPF on, put your cream on, and do this for like 2 weeks. And you can still wear your makeup, you can still do everything that you normally would do, but you're eliminating the use of acids and active ingredients. And active says anything that claims to do anything, basically. Like we were talking about, if it's brightening, if it's tightening, if it's toning, if it's smoothing, if it's whatever it is, usually it has some type of active ingredient in it. And if you eliminate active ingredients and you just work on, like I said, repairing your skin barrier, then after that week and a half, 2 weeks, you're gonna see your skin change. You know, it might not be like night and day, but you're going to be able to tell when you put certain toners or certain products on your face. You're not gonna feel like that sting anymore. You're not gonna get as red anymore. A lot of people that have any kind of like skin condition, you know, eczema or so on and so forth, they benefit from repairing their skin barrier because they're making the outside of their skin stronger, essential. I don't know. I'm not an esthetician or anything like that. I don't know all the ins and outs. I'm sure you can look it up, but your skin barrier is very important, and having a healthy skin barrier is the start to having healthy skin all the way around. Well, anyways, okay. This is my makeup remover still, but this is what I do. I like to make sure I get as much off as I can. And this one kind of, I know you probably can't see it on camera, maybe a little bit. It suds up a little bit. And this is kind of why I started to like it, because it's almost like I've started cleansing my face. And this is just my makeup remover. It usually suds up around the second time, and I just kind of work those suds, little circles, just until I can see the makeup remover pad becoming lighter in color, because the lighter in color it is, it means the less and less makeup is on there, okay? So when I get to this point, this is my second step. I open them up to the inside again, and I hold one more time. And this time I just wipe in, and be careful, because if you put a lot of product on your little round pads, when you put this over your eyes, it's gonna sting like all hell, because you're squeezing all that liquid out, like essentially into your eyes. So it kind of sucks. So go light. Don't be heavy handed on this. Okay, so after we use our micellar water of your choice, you could try this one. I like it. It doesn't sting, it doesn't burn, it doesn't leave any kind of like funny residue after you rinse your face. Your face just feels very clean, and it's not drying. It's like it's moisturizing, but it still cleans. It's a very odd combination, but so be it. It works, and that's the purpose. Second step, okay? Now, I have 2 steps. I am gonna double cleanse, and I'm double cleansing. Why? Because I am using a glycolic acid face wash, and I just started this, but I like to have super fresh clean skin before I use the glycolic acid face wash. And now this is the kind of thing that I was talking about. If you don't have a healthy skin barrier, something like this might sting. You might have to baby step into a product like this. This is like using a face scrub, which I don't recommend because it's very abrasive, and you're putting tiny little cuts all over your skin and you don't see it. You know, a scrub essentially is supposed to do the work for you, but people get so out of control. I mean, even with body scrubs, I switched my body scrub to a glycolic, like a body polish, because it's a chemical exfoliant, and it's a light chemical exfoliant. Obviously, they're not going to sell it over the shelves or at the store on the shelves if it's just like it really going to mess you up. But you still have to be careful depending on your skin type. You know, if you're sensitive, I would do a patch test. I don't care how small or where you do it, but just make sure, you know, even if you wash it, you just follow the directions and do it on your skin. Do it on a sensitive part of your skin, maybe not your face. If you know you are already prone to having reactions to things, and a lot of that, it comes with sensitive skin, those reactions anyways. But anyhow, we're doing a 2-part cleanse. Now, the first thing that I'm going to use, aside from my micellar water, is a face wash. Now, this is the Mamonde Petal Spa Oil to Foam Face Cleanser. It just doesn't say, it doesn't have anything on here, but basically it's a face wash. Now, this is a natural brand. I'll show you what it looks like. It is a little bit more on the expensive side, but in comparison to other natural brands, it's a decent price. Now, I want to say that this cleanser was in that $30 to $40 range. I'm not 100% sure, but I know it was pricier. However, I have been using this cleanser for about 8 months every single day, and I am only down to here on it. And it's because of how it's formulated and how it works. Now, what you're supposed to do, it says Mamonde Petal Spa Oil to Foam is an oil to foam formula for quick and easy cleaning. It gently dissolves makeup with oil, then forms a creamy foam with the addition of water to remove any remaining residue. Now, this is what I was talking about when I said I should have done one half of my face so you could see how well this works. I do not have to use a micellar water or any kind of makeup remover when I use this. It is almost like an all-in-one, and I just do it because I'm so used to using a micellar water or a makeup remover. I like to know, like I said, especially at night after I've had the whole day, I've had my makeup on, I like to know that I'm getting my skin clean, because when you sleep, your skin essentially repairs itself. That's when you're putting a lot of your creams on that are doing the most, and you want them to work properly. You want them to penetrate into clean skin. You want your skin, I don't even know, to be free of all those, as many of those like toxins and impurities that have collected in that pollution over the days. So like I said, your product can work. Well, anyhow, this essentially how you use it, and you don't need a lot. I'm going to start running the water, so I don't know if you can hear me, but what you do first, you pump a little bit onto your fingers. That's how much I'm using, okay? Now, I rub it into my fingers like this, and I would gently start working it all over my skin. Now, at this point, I do not get my eye, okay? And I will tell you why in a minute. So I work that oil into my skin. I kind of give myself like a little face massage because it is the end of the day and I'm trying to relax. I press right here. Kind of pull back because this kind of helps your lymphatic glands drain a little bit if you have sinuses or sinus problems or any kind of allergies. There's a pressure point in here somewhere. I don't know where it's at, but I just go across the whole thing. I'm not tugging. I'm just pushing, and it really does make a difference. Okay, now when you get to the point where it's feeling kind of sticky, and see, you can probably see my hands sticking. That's when you want to add the water. Now just get a little bit of water in your hands, rub it together. You can already see, look, boom. So now this is when I do my eyes. You add the water, and the water turns it into a foam, and you don't have to rush this process. You want to be washing your face for at least a minute. Sing the happy birthday song a couple times. Sing your favorite verse or your favorite, chorus of one of your songs, and just wash your face. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, before I do wash my face or I use my makeup remover or anything like that, I wash my hands first and foremost. I don't usually wash my face in the shower. Doesn't matter, morning or night. I always wash it outside because I feel like I can do my best work and I can actually see what I'm doing here. And I like to wash my face for at least a minute. Now we're double cleansing here, but this just feels so nice on your skin. It smells like roses. Now I have allergies, and at first using this I thought that it was going to bother my allergies, but it doesn't at all. But just because of the rose aspect of things, it's a flower, and I'm kind of sensitive to the outside type. I'm really getting in my eyebrows. I'm just using my fingernails. If you don't have fingernails, you just rub the opposite way. That works too. Now I'm going to go over my eyes in a downward motion. And this is how I do my eyes because it freaks me out to do them any other way. I feel like I'm tugging on them too much, I just go down, press over my lashes gently, and I work my fingers around in a circle the same way. And it doesn't really sting, it doesn't do anything, I'm not getting product, anything, I'm just trying to pull that product out naturally. And leave it like this. Now I rinse. I see a lot of people just use that washcloth, and I use the washcloth too, yes, but I like to rinse my face to get it all off. I just feel like some stays, you know, if you're not using like a hot towel or something to actually pull it out. So I'll be right back. Alright, now this is the part where I get my towel on. At this point it's dry, but it will be wet. Now, because we're double cleansing, I'm going to go ahead and get this washcloth wet now. I want my face a little bit damp. We've got that first layer with the micellar water, a little bit more stubborn things with the face wash, and I could stop like this. I'm fine. My mascara is off, my eyeliner's off, my skin is super clean. That cleanser does an amazing job, but like I said, I was incorporating a glycolic acid cleanser into my regimen as well. Now, what I use right now is the Pixie Skin Treats, and it is the Glow Tonic Cleansing Gel. Now, originally, I did not buy, this is what it looks like. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I'll kind of angle it like this. Now, originally, what I bought was the Glycolic Acid Body Polish, and I replaced my physical exfoliants with that because, like I was saying earlier, people go crazy. The exfoliant is supposed to be what does the work. You're not supposed to get the body scrub on and scrub your skin and put a whole bunch of pressure, because all you're doing is you're making little tiny cuts and little abrasive scratches on the surface of your skin, and then any type of bacteria or germs or whatever, boom, that's somewhere where they can enter, and then you have a problem. You know, you have acne forming because there's bacteria on your skin from the small cuts that you made, and you don't feel it, but you're essentially taking off that, you know, first layer of your skin when you're exfoliating. And when you're using sugar scrubs and salt scrubs and things like that, they're rough. You know, they're meant to just be lightly grazed across your skin. So, you know, I switched completely because this chemical exfoliant is the exact same thing, except for you don't have to do any pushing or scrubbing or feel that gritty anything. It does its job. It does its job. It does its job because of the acids that are in it, and all you have to do is let it sit in your skin. So, now my video cut out a little bit. I forget I'm taping on my phone and I only have like 28 minutes, and wow, we're turning this night routine into forever. Okay, cool. Anyways, what I was saying, this is a hydrating and purifying cleansing gel. It says this cleansing gel removes impurities without stripping the skin of essential moisture. Now, glycolic acid products do kind of strip your skin. You're going to feel a difference in the way your skin feels after using them. I also have another one. It's a Derma E like glycolic face wash. It does do that, but it's nothing insane. It says formulated with, oh my gosh, I don't know, moist clean and a unique blend containing glycolic acid, horse chestnut extract, aloe, and ginseng. It helps refine and brighten complexion, leaving skin energized and smooth. Now, it really does. I can see a difference in what my skin looks like. A little bit of the dark spots that I've had just over the past couple weeks are lightening up. It's getting more even, and I know it's because I have a skin regimen anyways, but this is definitely making a difference. You know, I was doing all those things for the months before, and I started incorporating this, and there's a little bit of a difference. Now, it says just apply a small amount to damp skin. It says massage gently for 30 seconds, avoiding the eye area, rinse clean, and pat dry. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And this is what I do. I kind of do it in two. I'll take a little bit, rub it in my fingertips, and then I work on any areas. This is what I do first. I work on the areas that I have dark spots, have a little bit of an uneven kind of texture, uneven tone, and I work the product into those spots first. I got a little bit on my head, so I'm going to work it into my forehead right here. Now, I know it's not 30 seconds yet, but I put it on these spots first because I want it to sit longer on those areas of my skin. It says avoid your eyes. Avoid your eyes. Glycolic acid is not extremely strong, but it's stronger than like citric acid in over-the-counter product. Now, I get a little bit more, and now I'm really going to start going into my nose. The areas that are a little bit more sensitive, because yes, it is a little bit drying, but you have the right essence or toner to use afterwards, it will balance out your skin's pH level after you use it, and you will see results using this. I guarantee it. Like, I can't guarantee it, but my skin is super stubborn, and I see results using this. It takes a long time to see results with my skin. So I know if I can see results as quickly as I can with this, then it really, really works. Okay, now it says just 30 seconds, and I really don't want to overdo it because it is an acid, and you have to, remind yourself. Don't put it on and think, oh, it's going to lighten my spot, so I want to leave it on as long as I can. No, don't do that, because you're going to mess up your skin barrier, like I said. And when you mess up your skin barrier, things like discoloration and marks, you're more prone to getting them because you don't have that healthy barrier. You want to leave it on for 30 seconds and rinse it off. Do what it says. Don't go over. If it's a moisturizing cleanser, yeah, like that rose one, go all you want. You're still drying your skin out a little bit, but you have a little bit more leeway with something like this. Okay, now with this, because it says do not get into your eyes, I do use a washcloth to remove this because I don't want to get anywhere near my eyes with it. I'm going to do a last minute rinse, but to get the bulk of the cleanser off, I'm going to use my washcloth. Now, once I do this around my forehead, and I get the majority of that off, because I don't know if it stings. If it does hit your eyes, I don't know. I've never tried it. I don't want to. Oh, shoot. Once I get the majority off, then I will go through one more time, and I'll rinse my face completely all the way down. And don't use super hot water when you're rinsing your face because you think it's going to clean your face better. Use lukewarm water because your skin likes it better. Now this is a clean towel. That's why I just grabbed it. I'm patting. I'm just patting. That's all you need to do. Just pat. Don't rub your skin hard. Don't go crazy. My skin's not that red because I'm not tugging and being crazy on my skin. The natural hormonal areas where girls' skin turn red, even males, they have red skin sometimes too. If you're a guy watching this, it's natural, but just don't go crazy on your skin. Be nice. Be nice to your hair. You have to be nice to everything in your body. It responds better if you do it that way. I'll use that for my shower tomorrow. Okay, now I want to balance the pH of my skin because we just used a micellar water, and then we used an oil to foam cleanser, and then we used a glycolic cleansing gel. And because of this, I want to make sure that the pH of my skin is balanced, and I want to do it right now. So what I'm doing now, this is also another Mamonde product. I kind of stick with Mamonde. I like the Derma E. I like Peach and Lily. Those are the brands that I kind of go with. This is the Rose Water Toner. Now, it's not a toner in the sense of it's going to strip your skin like witch hazel or a hardcore astringent. This shouldn't even have toner on it, or if it did, it should have hydrating toner, because that is what it does. And this is why I use this product to balance the pH on my skin, because all it does is moisturize your skin. Yes, you will see a little bit of what you missed if you didn't wash your face that well. You'll see it come off, but this is not something that is supposed to remove your makeup or do anything crazy other than balance the pH in your skin. And you will know exactly what I'm talking about. If you wash your face and then you put this toner on your skin, when I talk about balanced pH, you can physically feel your skin becoming more moisturized and hydrated. You can feel it go from that kind of drying sensation after you kind of washed your face as many times as we did, and use the glycolic cleansing gel, to kind of being like, it's almost like drinking a glass of water after you've ran super hard and you finally get that first drink of water and your body is just like, this is what this does for your skin. It doesn't strip anything off. It doesn't do anything like that. So don't think it. I'm so tired of people like getting this product. And yes, like I said, maybe toner shouldn't be on there, but toner, everybody has a different definition of toner, and technically it is a toner. It's a liquid type astringent that you put on your skin, but like I said, it's a moisturizing toner, and it's more to balance your pH. And I like this because that glycolic acid, like I said, not just in this pixie gel, but also in other products, can be quite drying, and you want things as balanced as you can. Balance, like inside and outside, is good. It's healthy, You want your skin to be less oily. Well, you don't want to dry it out, because then it's going to think it's dry and it's going to produce more oil. You actually want to moisturize your skin if your skin is oily. Obviously, use the right kinds, but then it's going to think it has the oil is like your skin's way, I believe, of like trying to moisturize itself. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it has a purpose. And I know that a lot of times people with oily skin like to dry their skin out, and then in turn, like I said, their skin produces more oil. So they use crazier, harsher, stronger products, and really they're only making the situation worse. If they would have stuck to repairing their skin barrier in the first place, like I said, washing with a gentle cleanser, putting something on like CeraVe or the Eucerin, or there's another one as well, but using lotions like that have those ceramides, that have that hyaluronic acid that's going to be pulling that moisture into your skin, and then they just had a balanced overall regimen, they would see better results and their skin wouldn't be as oily because they were taking care of it properly. Okay, now, this is step 1 out of the products I'm putting on my face. Now, step 2, which I put this on my skin morning and night. This is the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Refining Serum. Now, this says it has peach extract and a peptide complex, but the main reason I use this is because it has niacinamide in it. And I used to use the ordinary niacinamide with the little dropper, and I started using that and I saw results, so I kind of upped my game a little bit and I got the Peach and Lily one. It has very, very good ingredients in it. If you look at the ingredients list, it's amazing. It really is. And it's expensive. I want to say it's like $39, but it's so worth it to me. I feel like it works better than my ordinary niacinamide, but I love that one too. I would have them both if I could, but I use this one. I try to be as minimal as I can, even though I'm buying a $40 serum, but I think it's worth it. Now, what I do is I just take a drop and I start in the center of my face and I rub outward, because a lot of times, if I don't start in the center and work my way out, I'll do this, but I always end up missing those super important parts. And I feel like the center of your face is the most important. I'm just getting it like above on my brow bone right here. I put it everywhere, to be honest. I haven't had any kind of reaction. I worked down my neck a little bit. I'm actually going to get a little bit more because I'm trying to work on the discoloration on my neck from the summer. And I'm going to work up and pat with light pressure, firm to or medium to light pressure, just to kind of work that product in there. All right, now after I put that on there, I'll show you again. This is how it comes. You can't see it. Can you see it? Is it gonna focus? It did focus for a second. Shoot. Well, like I said, it's the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Refining Serum. So just look it up. It'll come up like that. Okay, now after I do that, I have another step. I gotta actually find my products. I am going to be using a hydrating eye cream. Aha, there it is. Okay. I couldn't find it for a second. Now I put my eye cream on. Now this is the Belief Moisturizing Eye Balm Essential Eye Cream, and then it has yes with an apostrophe. I take it on my fingernail like this, and I'm gonna dab here, and I'm gonna dab here, kind of like I'm a football player, and I just swipe it on with my fingernail, and put a little bit more on the pad of my finger. And Belief is, I really like their brand. I have to research a little bit more to see if it's natural, to see if it's not natural, but they also make this, this creamy cleansing foam moist. That's what it says. I don't know, but it's a face wash, and it says it has like kind of crazy stuff: soapwort, wormwood, sweet flag, Napier's, original formula. I don't know. It's really weird. I feel like I'm using some kind of witch's brew on my skin, but it works really good. And then I also use the Hungarian water essence from Belief. I bought their little like set. It was so cute. It was only like $20. It came in this right here, and it came with the cleansing foam. It came with the Hungarian water essence. I think I had eye cream in there, an overnight mask, and something else, but I got it for like $20. It's great. Anyways, now that I've let my eye cream set for a little bit, I'm patting it in. I start all the way at the bottom, low. I'm not pressing hard. And then I work my way up, and I'm talking about I work my way up because I wear concealer, and I take that all the way up, so I better take my eye cream all the way up. I pop a little bit on my lid, I get in the corner, and then I brush it across my eye bone, and I work up. Same way you would. That's how you conceal, right? You put it here, and then you work your way up all the way to kind of give that lifting effect. Well, you know what? I want my eye cream to do the same thing, so I lift it up. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to work from the bottom all the way up underneath them lashes. Careful if you have long nails, too. I've kind of gotten used to my long nails, but I've poked myself. I'm going to do it in the corner. Over the top of the lid, up, brush across the brow bone, and keep going up to the temple, because it's all eye skin. You can, all this right here, woo, that's your eyes. Moisturize it all. It can't hurt anything. Okay. After I do that, I let it sit on there for a second. I don't know. I feel like it just like sinks in a little bit. Anything that I have left over on those nights that I get a little bit crazy and I put too much eye cream on, I will take the remaining eye cream and my smile lines right here. I will just go right here on my smile lines, and then I will go here in the middle of my forehead, because that's where I'm more like wrinkle prone. No, I'm not saying that this eye cream fights wrinkles, but I know healthy skin and moisturizing properly and taking care of your skin just in general helps fight all those things. So you know what? I'm moisturizing there. Okay. Now, this is a step that I've started doing recently, and I'm kind of seeing a difference in how plump my skin is feeling. I am using maracuja oil, okay? Now, this is Tarte. This is from Tarte. It's Tarte, the little tiny sample one I got, and it's called the maracuja oil, and that is all that it is. Now, it has a little dropper. It's really cute. You just push the button down to get it out, and I use just this dropper because it is a thicker oil, but I use this after everything. This I dot is like a sealant. Now, you'll have to get used to the consistency. This is why I always do it at night. Yes, it smells like an oil. I almost feel like I'm cooking something on my face, but it is very moisturizing. It might be too heavy for people, so before you go to town, test a little bit first, okay? And it feels really heavy, but you want that heavier moisturization at night. Nobody's gonna be seeing you. Your pillowcase is gonna wipe half of it off anyway, so you might as well go to town and get as many light layers as you can. You always want to go with your products, and that's kind of what I'm doing. This is a heavier product. So I'm going from the thinnest, lightest, most transparent consistency. Say you have like a wrinkle cream and you've got something that's going to fight blemishes, and you have this, that, you have like 5 different things that you're going to put on your face, okay? You want to start with, like I said, the thinnest, lightest, most translucent consistency first. Put that on your face, and then you work all the way up in terms of how thin or thick something is, or how moisturizing or light something is. Now I'm going with another layer because I'm not scared and I see the difference in my face. Some people might not be able to do this, but this hasn't caused me to break out. They say you can use it on your hair and your hands. I just wiped the excess off on my hands. But anyways, back to the layering, because it's going to be hard. Say I put this oil on my skin first, and then I wanted to go in with my Hungarian water essence, okay? That is extremely thin. Moisturizing, but extremely thin. Now, how hard of a time do you think that Hungarian water essence is going to have doing its job trying to break through the maracuja oil? Well, it's going to have a hard time. So you want to go light to heavy. And as you're doing this, your first light product, your second light product, you're kind of building a layer. And then at the end, when you put some kind of oil, or the last product that I'm going to use, which I'll show you, on, you're sealing all those lighter layers in so they can do their jobs better for longer, because they're not just getting wiped off or not even penetrating your skin in the beginning. It makes sense. You know, I didn't believe that it worked at first, but when I started putting my products in the right order according to their consistency and their consistency, texture, color, just everything, it really does make a difference. Now, okay, my last thing, now, what I'm using, and I have 2 of them, actually I have 3 of them. This is what they like to call as a sleeping mask. Now, a sleeping mask is just a funner way of saying nighttime moisturizer. That's pretty much what it is. You get them different. Like I have this Derma E Ultra Hydrating Alkaline Overnight Facial. This has aloe beads in it. This is nice. This is thick. This is sticky. This goes on last because nothing is going to penetrate into this, okay? If you don't like a sticky, don't buy this. But if you do and you want all that goodness to be locked into your skin, absolutely yes, it works. I also have this. It's the Mamonde. This is the rose water gel cream. Now, if I use this, say for instance, I was using this tonight, I alternate the nights that I use this. I would have put this on before I put my maracuja oil on, because this is like a gel cream. You put it on, it is kind of a thick consistency. It is more moisturizing, but it's very thin in the sense of it penetrates and then it's kind of gone. So I would have put that on before my maracuja oil. But that's just another thing that you can use to kind of layer on top of lighter products to help seal them in. Tonight, what I'm using is, like I said, the Belief Aqua Bomb Sleeping Mask. And this is like, I don't know if you can see, it's like a jelly consistency. And it's like, it's not gonna come out. It goes like this. Every time you use some, you can see it move. Like I can't show you on the camera, but you'll see it move. Look. And then it'll just even itself back out. Well, anyways, this I'll use a little bit of. It keeps slipping off my finger. I put some on my forehead, some on my nose, and then I'm going like this. And what I'm using this as, because this is going to be my thickest product, I'm using this to seal in all of my other creams and my moisturizers. And let me tell you, I put it on my eyes. I put this everywhere that I have skin on my face, because when I use this, I seal in all my products. I wake up and my skin feels so good. Buy this. Buy the little tower. Buy the little Belief starter kit. If you want a starter kit of products to start to use, even if you're trying to rebuild your skin barrier, like I said, this will help, because it keeps all those products in. If you can't afford to buy 20 fancy products, look into those little kits. That's how I started buying my products and finding my products. That's how I got all of them. I got the travel size packages. I got the little ones, because then I can test and try and see what I liked and see what I didn't like, and I didn't have to waste my money. But anyways, I use that as a last step, so it seals in everything. And then I also have kind of a protective barrier from my pillowcase, from me moving around, itching my face, whatever. You know, it's only natural that some things are going to come off at night, but the intended use of that is to seal in everything that you just put on your face, in hopes that as you go through your night routine or finish out what you're doing, read your book, listen to your music, fall asleep, that the majority of the ingredients have had the chance or the opportunity to penetrate your skin, and then it just holds everything in. And it really does work. I have a lip sleeping mask that I use too. It's a watermelon lip mask that I like to use, and it's like a heavier form of like a lip balm or a chapstick, but I wake up and it's still on. I'll have to find it so I can share that with you guys as well. But anyways, that's my nighttime skincare routine. I have a daytime routine as well. That's a little bit different, a little bit, believe it or not, more extensive than the nighttime routine, because there's more like targeted products that I like to use during the day. But I hope you liked it, and I will do my best. Actually, let me do that right now. Maracuja, we use the Pixie, we use that, we use the Petal to Foam, we use the niacinamide, we use the eye cream. Hold on, baby. We use this toner. This is first, that was second, that was third. And then washed off, we use the toner for the pH, the niacinamide. Ooh, and then I used the eye cream, maracuja oil, and the sleeping mask. Okay, I had to get it set now because I will forget. But anyhow, I will try to link everything in the description box, at least the name, maybe where you can get it, and the price. I don't have, because I'm so new, I don't have any kind of like affiliate links or anything like that where you can click on it to purchase it. At this point, I really don't even know how to do it, but I can tell you that everything that I have, except for the Pixie Skin Treats and the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Water, the Water Rose Micellar Cleansing Water, everything that I have here, I got from Ulta. Okay, and they have a really good points program. It is a little bit more expensive with certain things, but if you build up your points, one of these times, like I've built up my points so much so where one of my orders was free, I had to pay shipping and maybe like $10, and I got all my products free. Anyways, my point being is that you can find everything that I'm listing in the bottom at Ulta. I want to say the micellar water I got at Meijer, and then the Pixie, I know I got that at Target just because I was there and I was picking up his Christmas present, and I found this. They have like a little mini Pixie section depending on what Target you're at, but like I said, I will do my best to list the prices and list the products in the description box for you guys, and I hope you have a good night. If you want to see a daytime or a morning skincare routine video, then let me know, because like I said, I want my channel to kind of be a little bit of everything, and I was having such a hard time just like doing it, just finding something to like do or to say that I felt was appropriate, and I don't know. I had a lot of fun doing this, so maybe we'll start with a little bit of skincare. Other than that, I'm gonna finish my tea. I'm drinking this, it's like a yogi or yogi. It's a honey and lavender, not a nighttime tea, but honey lavender, like chamomile tea or something like that. And it's so good, and it's getting cold on me, and I don't like it when it gets cold. So I'm gonna finish my tea. I hope you guys have a good night or a good day whenever you are watching this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!